Do not buy 12 Tribes on Earth hair growth oil and hair magic elixir unless you want super healthy, gorgeous hair that grows. They have a whole line of amazing hair growth products, including hair growth leave-in conditioner spray, hair growth shampoo, hair growth spray, and hair growth butter. I'm starting to sense a theme here. They include quality natural ingredients. They smell amazing, and you can see the results for yourself. So if you're looking for healthy hair growth for your natural or relaxed hair, try 12 Tribes on Earth today.
Y'all, MAGA is about to get even more upset. Donald Trump has come out and said he supports immigration visas. So he's backing up what Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy said. You know, Vivek done came out and called Americans, we know which Americans he's talking about, the ones that have the white jobs. Yeah, he's talking about y'all. He called them lazy and mediocre. Well, Donald Trump says he has these H-1B visa workers on his properties, and he does. And I told y'all that during the live stream because it had came out while he was the sitting president that he had a lot of these immigrants come over to work at Mar-a-Lago. And you got to also understand Donald Trump ain't all against immigrants. He's not. Look at the women he marries. So to some degree, he do find some of them acceptable. So he's pretty much backing up because MAGA is fighting hard with Elon. And that Laura Loomer, oh man, she is still fighting with Elon. Elon done threw her butt off of X and everything. Demonetized her and banned her from X. And she's still attempting to fight with him. And really, the battle is over, girl. So anyway, Donald Trump, who is now the president-elect, told the Post that he supports immigration visas for highly skilled workers, appearing to side with Elon and Vivek Ramaswamy. And he said, I always liked the visas. I have been in favor of the visas. That's why we have them. Trump said by phone, referring to the H-1B program, which permits companies to hire foreign workers in specialty occupations. So Donald Trump goes on to say, I have many H-1B visas on my property. I've been a believer in H-1B. I have used it many times. It's a great program, Trump added, who restricted access to foreign worker visas in his first administration and has been critical of the program in the past. Well, he's all for it now. And Donald Trump has had these foreigners working for him probably for decades now. Okay? For decades. So it's been quite some time. So Musk and other tech barons argued this week that H-1B visa program is critical to ensuring American companies to find highly skilled labor, which may not be easily available in the U.S. So MAGA is arguing there are tech people here. The bottom line is they don't want somebody with mediocre skills. I know what they mean with mediocre skills coming and asking for top dollar, because that's usually what y'all do. You have very average skills, but you want the biggest salary. And, now you won't be able to get away with that anymore. So anyway, MAGA hardliners want Trump to follow through with his promise to promote U.S. workers and impose tougher restrictions on immigration. Well, He's not going to do that because he's just sided with Elon Musk. You know, the one you've been fighting with over the last few days. Him and Vivek, y'all been fighting with them because y'all don't like what they said about y'all being mediocre and lazy. Y'all don't like what he said. See, they don't want to bring people over to get black jobs. Those are not the jobs they're talking about. They're talking about the white jobs. That's what they're talking about. They're talking about running y'all out of them jobs and bringing over these folks on visa. You know, this is why they like it. Number one, they can't join a union. Did y'all know that? If you come over on an H-1B visa, you cannot join a union. So they don't have to worry about these workers joining unions, fighting against the company. They can't do that. They can't quit. They can't do none of that stuff. So there's a lot of advantages to having them there. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to keep these people. You know, they got more control over them than the American worker. So, anyway, Trump's Saturday comment comes a day after Musk vowed to go to war on the issue, telling one mocking opponent to go F yourself. They're talking about that Laura Loomer. Yeah, they're talking about that's what they're talking about. The flare up happened after ex user Stephen Mackey jabbed the billionaire's defense of the program by using the billionaire's own words against him. Stop trying to optimize something that shouldn't exist. A line often used by Musk. Mackey wrote, "Let's optimize H-1B." Musk fired back. "The reason I'm in America, along with so many critical people who built SpaceX, Tesla, and hundreds of other companies that made America strong, is because of H-1B." So, I mean, yeah, they're still fighting like hell over there on X. Take a big step back and F yourself in the face. Damn, Elon. I will go to war on this issue, like of the likes of which you cannot possibly comprehend, he added. The tech billionaire has been criticized by MAGA diehards, including Laura Loomer and Ann Coulter, who said the H-1B visa program had been abused and need to be sharply curtailed. Well, as you can see, Donald Trump likes the program. So I don't think they're going to do anything to it. They're not going to do anything to it. What they're saying is they don't want these overpriced American workers. They want to bring these folks in and they don't have to worry about them getting a bug up their behind and wanting to start a union. They won't have to worry about these people turning on them. And, you know, when they get here, y'all, do you know they take their passports? They take their passports. And if things don't work out, they just throw them on the next plane out of here. So the companies literally have a lot of control over the worker, this H-1B worker. They got a lot of control over them. Now, we know these folks don't all work hard. We know that. You know, it's just like them folks telling us that forever. And when we get to work around them and see and observe, we know their asses don't work hard at all. So anyway, now influential voices around Trump have publicly begun turning on Musk. Yeah, they're turning on Vivek and Musk, but obviously Donald Trump is backing it up, so he doesn't care. So someone out there wrote on X, someone They're talking about Elon. Someone please notify Child Protective Services. Need to do a wellness check on this toddler. So that was former White House counselor Steve Bannon. Yeah, Steve Bannon has been speaking out against this H-1B visas. He don't like the idea, but he's not part of the administration, so I don't think they're going to care about what Steve Bannon says. So Musk said his passion for the issue stemmed from wanting America to remain competitive by attracting the top 1% of engineering talent, which he said was essential for America to keep winning. Vivek Ramaswamy, who is slated to run the Department of Government Efficiency, said Musk backed the offer of a critique of American society, American culture. And Vivek goes on to call it mediocre over excellence. So, in other words, these foreigners, they see them as excellent, and they see American workers as mediocre. This is what Vivek wrote. All right, y'all. So, yeah, look like MAGA don't take kindly to being called lazy and mediocre, and people that are part of Trump's administration is saying, you're really not the best workers. These foreigners we can bring in here will do a much better job than any of you MAGA fools. You see how that works? This is what you voted for. Y'all been out there. This is what, day 6? Y'all been out on X fighting over this issue 6 days in a row, and you still didn't make any headway because they're not budging from their position on bringing these H-1B visa workers over here. So what did you really accomplish in 6 days? They're going to go with it, especially now that Trump is co-signing on this. Oh man, y'all y'all better start looking in other industries, cuz look like they don't want you MAGAs up there in the tech industry. Like I said, the tech industry in this country is going to start looking a lot browner. Now, what I mean? Man, I think it's hilarious that y'all are being rejected. You know how many other people in this country were qualified and got rejected? And they had the skill and know-how, and you just didn't want them on the job, or they got the job and you did little things to sabotage them, to get rid of them. And we have seen the stories on harassment in the workplace, and it's usually y'all. And you hanging the nooses and writing crap on the walls of bathrooms. I mean, how lame is that, writing stuff on a bathroom wall? So anyway, so now look who's being rejected. They are telling you, they're telling you, MAGA, right to your face. They'll take a brown person from India in the tech industry over you. And if you don't believe it, start looking at the CEOs of all of these tech companies. They're all Indians. That says a lot right there. My brothers and sisters, please tell me what you think about this video now that Trump is co-signing on this and MAGA is still falling apart, and I love it. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.